almost died. Almost choked on my water.
Calm down, Rand. Wait until after the playthrough to die, please.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Plasmaster YouTube channel. Almost got you there for a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I swear I've been saying the +1 for like years now.
Yeah. Man. After like, I gotta say, after like 32 years of doing the +1, I'm thinking I might want to retire soon, you know?
That's not a bad idea. I've been thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, get back to the good old days of, just doing stuff on my own channel.
Sometimes you can only run a world famous YouTube channel for so long before it starts to wear on you.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna return to my own
my other
YouTube
world
channel.
famous YouTube channel, exactly.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This is a game that I've wanted to do a playthrough of on the channel for quite a while. Really, ever since I played the game, I've wanted to do a playthrough. I did a playthrough of Blind Forest many years ago, and as you can see, I have 100%ed this game. I don't know if I'll be doing a 100% playthrough for this series.
That's one of the only old playthroughs I have not watched, actually.
Honestly, you're not missing out on a whole lot. But anyways.
I have played this game. I never beat it.
Okay.
And I'm not really sure why. I really vibed with this game. I had a lot of fun when I did play it.
It's a great game. If you're enjoying Hollow Knight, I think you would enjoy this.
Also, I have played the first game, but I didn't beat that game either.
Oh, okay.
Does this version run at 60 FPS or is this 30?
I don't know.
Okay.
Either way, it's a beautiful game.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't matter since I'm sure because this is a good game, it's optimized, but
yeah.
Either way, I am curious. Hello. Oh, little birdie. I know that this character, the owl character, is important in this game, but were they in the first game at all?
They were in an egg in like an after credits scene of the first game, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Again, I never finished that game, so I don't know what happens at the end. But I assume the Blind Forest does the Blind Forest thing, hopefully. I also will assume something happens to Sign, because unless something happens in the second half of this game, I'm pretty sure they're not in this game.
Yeah, they're not. Sign is like the light of the big tree, like the big spirit tree.
Okay.
So at the end of the first game, Sign like returns to the big tree.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I always wonder that because I know like that was our buddy that attacks for us and shit. But in this game, we can actually do stuff for ourselves, which I thought it was interesting.
It's
also,
okay.
they have a lot of.
He just shoves it.
Yeah, they have a lot of faith in this character, this Nemo archetype. God, I can only imagine like the owl is lucky that they're around Ori, and I forget the name of her mother character, but
yeah,
I guess
I'm drawing a blank too. I know that guy's Gumo on the left there.
I didn't realize when I first played this game. It's like, oh, this character is alive because they die at the beginning of the first game, quote unquote, die, and like didn't. So I don't know what if they came back or not. You can imagine my surprise. I'll get into this a little bit later, but I did have my reasons for not finishing the first game.
Yeah, you were so insulted by its anti-owl propaganda.
Yeah, they were like, man, This game's pretty cool. This game's pretty all right, but like they for some reason they just absolutely despise owls. Every this game making them seem like the bad guys, and I just cannot appreciate it. As the world's biggest lover of owls, I am genuinely
Big owl
upset.
fan over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Did they ever explain, is this like a physical deformity, or is the owl like cursed, or what's the deal? Do they ever explain it?
I don't know.
Okay, because is this supposed to be like the child of the main villain from the first game, or are they
Yeah,
like
yeah.
related in any way? Okay, gotcha. I gotta say, I do get the feels from
Oh
the
yeah.
openings. They're very beautiful. I legit like I started like 2 playthroughs of the first game. I legit got like really sad at the beginning of
Yeah.
that game. It's a very powerful opening, I feel.
Yeah, just like the visuals, like everything is just like so breathtaking.
Yeah. And from what that was Moon Studios first game from what I'm aware, unless they made something before that.
Yeah.
So they're batting 2 for 2.
Oh,
And they have another game in the works right now that is not an Ori game, but I've been
yeah.
following it loosely.
I don't know what it's going to entail, but I'm very curious to see what it is when it comes out.
I believe it's a roguelike. I think it's
Oh,
called
okay.
No Rest for the Wicked, I believe. Literally take a look. Let's take a look here. No Rest. Yeah. Yeah, here we are. From Moon Studios, No Rest for the Wicked. Precision action RPG. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
So it seems like it's in the style of like the Diablo games or something. Well, it's like an action like game.
Would it make you feel better
like-
if I tickled you with this feather?
Oh. That's the feather from the first game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is your mother's feather. I stole it off. I mean, it fell down from the sky, and I used it to traverse the landscape. And then I killed her with it. I'm just kidding. I don't know what happens
I don't
to her.
think. Oh, I don't think that. I don't think that we kill the owl from the first game. I think the owl comes to her senses and then sacrifices herself to save her babies.
Oh, okay. Huh. I see. Yeah. That's exactly how this works. A little bit of the hiccup maneuver. Together on two wings.
Woo! Oh shit!
Falling with style. We'll work on it. Oh, shit. The announcer got excited there, too. Man, this is so cool. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen right about now. Okay, we gotta wait a little bit. Show the epic scenery. Show like the waterfall.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the tree
It's-
from the first game?
Yeah, it's been a bit since I've played this game, so I forgot like just how visually amazing it is.
Yeah. Oh. Is there some form of geese, I assume? And then they just start like beating the shit out of the owl because geese suck. It's like, what are you doing here?
Hey, loser, you need to have a feather tied to your wings so you can fly? What is that, your mom? Your mommy gave that to you?
Dummy. Oh man, they're in the evil part of the forest. Not again.
This is the death forest.
God. Man, you really had to fly a little bit too far. Oh God. Oh wow. Well, that's just unfortunate. Oh, well.
Oh,
Bro! Alright, what are we doing here? Wow.
the end. That's
Our story came to an end.
barely got any gameplay.
Ooh. And those look like evil Oris. Oh God. I do not like the sound of that.
Try going left.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta I gotta say the climax of this game doesn't seem as impactful. Like, yeah, we lost, a friend who may or may not be dead, but it doesn't really beat losing our mom and our life almost. I gotta say. It doesn't have the same weight to it.
Okay.
Huh.
I guess we're down here now.
Yeah, so I mentioned I played the first game. I guess what you could consider halfway through. I got to the second temple
Okay.
with like the gravity puzzle.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I think when I played that, because I did 2 playthroughs, one just on my own, and then I started streaming that game. And I got to the same place twice, funnily enough. Oh, got a light, brother? Die. Damn. But yeah, but I think my thing with the first game, this may just be a personal thing. I just felt like mechanically that game just wasn't as sound compared to this game, so I just didn't vibe with it as much. Like, maybe it was just because I played it like a while ago, so it wasn't as good, but I just felt like, I don't know, I just had some moments in that game where I just felt like frustrated because of things that happened that I just felt like shouldn't, because I would mess up a certain thing. I know I had some trouble with like the jump mechanic, or like the mechanic where you can like toss stuff and like fly off of enemies. That gave me some frustration at first. I think I got used to it a little bit the second time I started the playthrough.
You want to voice talk?
Sure. Squark, what are you now? Not a Moki, clearly. Not even from Neowin, are you? I visited most lands near and far and not seen your kind. Come from across the water, maybe. Well, whatever you are, I'm Tok, a wanderer in these parts, the better parts at least. I'm taking shelter from that storm myself, but if you're thinking of going further, you'll have to get through that spirit gate over there. You'll need 2 keystones. I happen to have one in my bag, and there's another in the cave to the west.
And I ain't Sharon.
Tough luck, buddy. But acquiring it is a job for someone more nimble than myself. What do you say?
Okay.
Press the spacebar to see quest details.
Yeah, the spacebar that I have on my Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
Yeah, your brand new one, is it?
It is, yeah.
Hell yeah. Is it like a normal one, or is it
Yeah,
like
it's
one of the unique?
Ah!
Oh man,
No.
that's mine. Yeah. Shockingly enough, 6 years later, 0 Joy-Con drift.
Nice.
0 stick drift. I have
Yeah.
no idea why. Because I've just, I've always heard the horror stories. It could be a mix of me like being pretty careful with my controllers and just not playing the Switch enough for it to be a problem, but then again, I've heard of people. Dang, Plas. Well, guys, sorry, we gotta start the whole game
if
over.
this was a
There's actually
fucking
no
one
death.
life playthrough, then yeah, that would have been it.
Yeah, sorry, I talked about like 4 different things for the past like 5 minutes, but yeah, Pro Controller, unfortunate, but no, I honestly, if I went back and like played the first game, played, I would probably beat it and probably have a better time, but I think it was a mixture of me just not vibing with the mechanics and also probably me just being bad. I'd like to lean on more than likely being bad, because I think I had a bit of an easier time when I streamed the game than when I just did my normal playthrough.
Yeah, like it's crazy to me how like there are times where like I'll play a game like back in like 2019 I played Spectre of Torment, Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a great ass game. I love that game.
yeah, I do too. But I was like really bad at it and like struggled horribly with like the first level back in like 2019, and then like 2 years ago I just decided like I'm gonna try the game out again. Turns out just being better at video games makes games easier. It's crazy how that works.
Incredible. Ah, you're back. Is that a keystone I see? Here's one more for your trouble. I am ever a bird of my word. Now I can continue my wanderings through Niren's Lost Wanders before we lose any more. And you can carry on with whatever it is you're doing. Good luck.
Oh,
Oh,
Sylvanos.
oh. Yeah. This game went to the Metroid Dread school of showing things in the background before you encounter them in the game. Holy crap. God, it is insane to think those games came out like a year and a half from each other.
Yeah.
Cause like, I know it's funny, but haha, time means nothing. But like, it's funny because we knew Ori was gonna come out, but like, I'm pretty sure Metroid Dread wasn't even like announced that far before it came out. Like, it was a pretty surprise drop.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay, we're just right here. What's up, dude? This
Oh,
is
okay.
2020, so
No, wait.
oh my god, oh my god. Okay, they're throwing us right in.
It's Sylvanos before the nerfs. I gotta get out of here.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm sure if I played Rivals, I would be laughing more at that joke. Yeah. Also, I forgot that you weren't able to attack before, so it was like, why are you just like jumping around everybody? I was like, oh yeah, Sign's not here to save us.
Yeah, Sign can't save us now.
We're our own Ori
Okay.
in the Blind Forest. Also, that guy in the background is just
He's just watching. I didn't notice him.
3 guys. Hey, you gonna like help us out here? Like, what are we doing?
They're
here?
fucking placing bets on the fight.
Ah.
I got 2 acorns on the big wolf.
Oh wow, we didn't even have to. I think he just. Okay, we couldn't even finish him off, coward. And of course, they leave the moment it stops.
The first game is very much about like movement and exploration. It is not a combat heavy game. This game went in a more combat focused direction, but still keeps a lot of the the movement of the first game. Oh my goodness.
That could have been why I liked it more, because I like hitting dudes.
Yeah.
Never thought about that. Oh. Power of the blue!
The power of the blue Gatorade is yours.
Even more powerful than the white Gatorade. Oh, but it still kills us, though.
If you drop your phone into it, it will start charging.
Yeah, I really got to work on the whole, like, dying and bringing back to life thing.
Naru, that's her name.
Naru.
Her name is the way that New Zealanders say no. No! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
there goes our one New Zealand viewer.
Sorry, New Zealanders.
Or maybe they were just like, hey, my man. And then they just...
And then they click subscribe and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of how my sister says no. She's like... Or she says certain words. She's like, no, or
Oh,
stop. It's, God, what's that one VTuber?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Iron Mouse.
Yeah, she like
Have you
stunlocked
seen
herself
that video?
by
So
having
funny.
it pointed out to her that she does that.
Yeah, and what's really funny is I watched the original video she was watching before then, so like, but I don't watch Iron Mouse, so when I saw it, it was like the funniest thing.
Yeah. Oops. Wait. What?
And you know what's even more fun? The video is even funnier because like, again, she didn't even do it like. I was watching the original clip and I didn't even like feel like she was doing it at first, but then she just like the clip that the voice actor was reacting to. So she like pointed it out and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then of course comedy ensues.
As it so often does.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, you know, you like do a thing and you're not aware of it and then someone points it out, it's like, shut up, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And then you're in the back of your mind, it's like, oh shit, I do that.
Yeah. Every time.
Haha, do.
Going forward that you do it. Just like, oh shit.
Must be a spirit after all. I am the spirit. These guys just have really deep voices. Like the announcers.
Great one, great and mossy. Go to the guardian of the marsh.
Go to the guardian of the marsh. Quolock will help you find your way. Who the heck is Quolock?
He's the guardian of the marsh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, aren't you paying attention?
What marsh does he guard? Inkwater Marsh. Oh, okay. Who lives in Inkwater Marsh? Quolock. Who's Quolock? The guardian of the marsh.
God, this guy's stupid. No wonder he fell down with his chariot from the sky. Speaking of games, being good at video games.
Thought you were gonna say,
and
speaking of
we
sky
did-
chariots.
Yes. Well, we did talk about this a little bit, but I have been playing Hollow Knight recently. I've been binging it for the past week. Uh, not not totally unrelated to the fact that Silk Song came out this past month. Finally,
Yeah.
by the grace of God, we have been blessed with Silk Song.
With
Finally,
Peak.
as far as I've been aware, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
But Hollow Knight 1 is also really, really good. And I've been enjoying it.
Immense.
Related, because I'm like actually good at the game. So I've been able to like make progress and do the cool stuff that's in the game. Because when I first played the game, I was like struggling a lot. This is actually my third time trying to do a playthrough, and I'm almost to the end. Yeah, we were talking
Nice.
about this like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Originally, I was just gonna do the normal ending, but then I was like, maybe I'll try out the true ending, see how long it takes me. Because I talked about this, very light spoilers for the game, in case anyone wants to play the game, which I always recommend. But
Oh, yes.
like halfway through the game, you get to the point where you have to collect the MacGuffins, the story MacGuffins, because it's a Metroidvania, so of course you do. But you also unlock this. I'll call it a weapon. It's not really a weapon, but for the sake of simplicity, it is. In order to get the true ending, you have to collect. You have to use the weapon to collect like a certain amount of like things to upgrade it. You have to collect like this resource, and in order to collect the resource, you have to like fight certain you have to fight like bosses and stuff. And like they're new mini bosses and they're powered up versions of existing bosses. And the map, like, excuse me, I am saying like a lot. I'm trying not to, but now I'm saying it a lot. It's come full circle. But yeah, the game, the reason I wasn't going to try it at first was because I thought that they were gonna be just in games like this. Not that Hollow Knight is not a hard game, or at least it's not hard because the game is hard. It's hard because you're just bad at the game, and as you get better, the game becomes more manageable. Because nothing
if you think
in
Hollow Knight
Knight
is hard, you're just bad.
Unironically, I was bad. That's why the game was hard for me. But the game is challenging, but it's not unfair. I would say 99% of Hollow Knight is very manageable if you know what you're doing. There are definitely some moments, but I can say very confidently, as I've gotten better at the game is just, like, get out of here. Piece of cake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was definitely getting to that point in the game where it was just, I wasn't really feeling challenged, so...
Oh, okay.
But I was scared of, like, that, because, you have a game like that where it seems like you have a game where you have like secret bosses or like additional content that just seems like, for whatever reason, it's the hardest thing in the world, and it's just ultra unmanageable. The secret bosses, well, the mini bosses are actually really easy. It's actually really funny that, well, it's not funny. I was a little bit embarrassed that I died to one of them, because one of them is like, once you find out the pattern, there is nothing they can do to you. It's unironically like, I am sad that I died to them more than once. But the actual like upgraded bosses, they call them dream variants in that game, because dreams and visions and stuff like that, it's a very big part of the game. Very early on, they established this, so it's not really a spoiler. But you basically fight dream versions. They're versions of bosses that you fought in the game. They're from like an additional realm, and so they're powered up versions essentially. And the first one I fought, it's essentially just the first. The first one I fought was the version of the first boss, like the very first boss in the game. And its gimmick was it was just the first boss, but it was faster. And it's funny because you don't really think about it, but it was such a small change that I had to get used to. Because when I first played the game, or when I started and I first fought that boss in my current playthrough, I beat it first try. Because, I had fought it so much before that I was like, this guy isn't hard. But I had to get used to the fact that it was a very small change, but in my mind it was like, okay, this is something that I'm not used to. It's like usually this guy is shimp shit, but now I'm the shimp shit. So I have to, it's weird. I have to figure it out again. Once I figured it out, it was still a little bit challenging, and also did more damage, which wasn't fun. This also isn't a spoiler. Most things in the game do 1 point of damage to you, even the bosses. But the later bosses and some tougher enemies will do 2 damage to you. So you have to be a little bit more careful.
A whole
but
2
once,
damage.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they do 3 damage at some point. I don't know. I'm not at that point in the game.
I'm not him. Not yet.
Yeah, luckily, I've gotten to the point where I have one more hidden boss, or one more dream boss, and then I can go to the, I guess it's not the true final area, but it's like a hidden area in the game. In order to get another MacGuffin, I need that will then allow me to get another MacGuffin, which will then allow me to get the true ending. Or one of the true endings. There's multiple endings to Hollow Knight. But in order to get the other endings, you need the MacGuffin, the secret MacGuffin. Ooh. Mysterious and shit. And then once I get that MacGuffin, I'll get the final MacGuffin that I need, which will unlock the final boss chamber to to fight the final boss. And then what happens after that? Well, you're just gonna have to play the game to figure it out for yourself, buddy. I've been getting to the point where I'm late game, where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna look this up because I'm like, I just kind of want the game to be over. Not because it's bad, but because I just, I've been playing for a long time, so I'm kind of at that point where like, I've experienced enough. I want to get to the end. I know that seems a little bit counterintuitive, but I think there's always a point in any game or like a playthrough in a game where you just like, I've had my share. I want to see this through.
Yeah.
And it's funny because most of the time when I get to a point of the game, I'll get to a point of the game where instead of finishing it, I just stop. Like I've done that with so many games where I play the game, I get really into it, and once I get near the end, instead of finishing it, I'm like, I just stop and don't even finish the game.
That's the Rantaro playing a game like life cycle. Like
I've done that. Unironically, I've done that with so many games.
I find a game, I start playing it, I enjoy it, I don't finish it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I start a game.
You're right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.